Hello everybody, welcome back to Shaw Racing Collects, where today I'm doing a VR. Doing a VR for an awesome guy, awesome channel. Let's bring her up. Magnus over at Canada 383. He's got 142 subscribers. The guy is everywhere on YouTube. He only has 11 videos, but you know what? He's on everybody's channel. He's on Ripping for Rookies, CCB, Sticks G, Adam's Card Closet, carddeal.com, Theo. He supports everybody in the card community, and he does so much for everybody else. If you are not sub to Magnus by now, you are missing out. Huge people, get over. He's such an awesome guy. He does the best mystery packs I've seen. I got some through the mystery pack break he did with Adrian, and it is just, he does some awesome stuff. Thank you, Magnus, for everything you do for the card community. And yeah, so let's get into the VR contest. This is it here. Doesn't say any of the information, but what he wants you to do is show 10 of your coolest cards. Now, we've got lots of cards. We collect every sport between both boys and I, and now Mama Shaw. So I wanted to do something. Didn't want to show the same cards we show all the time. So the boys and I were talking. Unfortunately, they couldn't be with me to film, but we decided to do our 10 coolest autographs. Each is cool for different reasons. So let's go back to the screen here, and let's check them out. So I got to take them out of course they're in, they're sleeved and top loaded and everything else, or in team bags and all that kind of stuff. So I got to take them out. So our first one we have is actually an umpire, Jerry Lane. It was something that you don't see a lot of umpire cards. This was from, hold on a sec, I think 2019 archives. It's just so cool because, like I said, it's our very first umpire autograph, and it's just so cool. Our next one, because we do all kinds of different sports, we're going to do pretty much one from every sport. And this one is from wrestling. It is Happy Corbin. We do have other ones. The only reason I picked this for Happy Corbin is it was such a flop persona, I guess. I won that over at Pittsburgh. I won it from him. He's actually got a really cool signature, really bad expression on his face, but that's what the boys and I decided to go with for wrestling. Put that back in the team bag here. Next up, we're going to do MMA, and it is from Upper Deck Prominent Cuts 2009. It is Brandon Vera. Not a bad signature. Unfortunately, it's an art card. Well, fortunately, unfortunately. But it's so different. We don't have a lot of MMA autographs. And we actually have two. And this was the nicer of the two. So the boys and I did a vote. And this is the one that got the nod. So technically, it's a multi-sport card because that set was a multi-sport. But he is an MMA, so the boys allowed it. Next up is actually one of our newest autographs, because JR bought a blaster of this on the weekend and got that card. It is tennis. It is 2024 Topps Chrome Tennis. What the guy's name? Martin Dam Jr. And it is $390. I'm trying to get it. There you go. $390 out of $499. And JR picked that up. Really cool looking tennis card. Don't have a lot of tennis. JR is trying to get all kinds of weird sports that we don't have. But that is our one and only tennis autograph, and one of probably only about 30 tennis cards that we actually own. Now that we got the blaster, I think we doubled what we had. So that's tennis. Next up, we're going to go to basketball. This one here is a 2012-2013 Timeless Treasures basketball. It's numbered 190 out of 499. Darius Johnson Odom from the Lakers. But the reason it's so cool, as you can see, he signed on the window in there. And I thought that was really cool. There's where it's numbered on the back. It's just such a cool looking card. AJ's a fan of the Lakers, so of course he's going to pick it anyway. But out of all of our autographs for the basketball, this is the one that they chose to be at. Like always, the kids, they don't care who it is on the autograph. They love autographs. They love relics, so I always pick up cheap stuff for them. I make deals with different people to pick up autographs and relics. They could care less who's on it. They just think it's a cool looking card, so we're going to pick it up. Next up, we're going to go, sorry, I got to put that one back on the top loader. We're going to go to football. And this is 87 out of 99, Gary Jennings Jr. from the Seahawks from 2019 Panini Elements. And it is the rookie neon signs. And what it is, it's kind of like a mirror in there with the Seahawks logo, and then he signed it on top of the logo. The signature is really nothing to phone home about, but it's just such a cool looking card. The number's up at the top there. I'm trying to get it where you can see it, but it's such a really, really sharp looking card that is the reason why we picked that one. One of the ones that we did pick that everybody's seen before is just such an iconic card for that in our collection. As soon as I seen it, I had to buy it. But it's one of those. It is from, one second please, In the Game Used Hockey 2019 Leaf Super Swatch Signatures. It's a game used mem and autograph of Bill Goldthorpe. 9 out of 25, Goldie Goldthorpe. Now, anybody that isn't a movie buff or hockey buff, if you've seen the movie Slapshot, this guy is who Ogie Oglethorpe was based off of. I can't remember Goldie's stats right now. I think he had like 10 goals and almost 1,000 penalty minutes or something like that. He was a bit of a goon, liked to fight, but it's just such a really cool autograph. As soon as I saw that, I had to grab it. Spent a little more than I usually do, but that's okay. It was worth it. Next up, for any boy in the 80s, even 90s, growing up, you're going to know who this is because. There's the card. It is from the Wild Palms Legends of Erotica Series 1. What year is it? 1996. If you look on the back, there's the autograph. It's Nina Hartley, XO, number 658 out of 2,500. But just anybody, like I said, this is one of the ones I had to pick for non-sport. We had some really cool, we had a double Game of Thrones and some Walking Dead and stuff. But that's a Nina Hartley. Come on, guys. Any guy out there knows, our age, knows who Nina Hartley was. It's such a cool, again, something different. We always like something different here on Shaw Racing Collects, and that definitely goes for it. Next up is the one I chose for racing. This is a prototype Trax race card. I think it's 1993, but it's on the 91 Trax design. As far as I'm concerned, he's got the greatest autograph in any sports, and it's the King, Richard Petty. As you can see there, he always signs, or 99% of the times, he's either going to sign in silver or gold. He always has, always does, and he has got just such an amazing autograph. He's such a great guy. He's in his 80s, late 80s now, and he still signs. He will stand there for hours and sign autographs. Anybody that TTMs, you want to get a quick and easy TTM, there's the guy right there, or any NASCAR guy. But Richard Petty, as far as one of the greatest all-time sports people, let alone racing. So that is the reason I picked that. And like I said, look at that autograph. It is so nice. So there's that. That's number 9. And number 10 is another slabbed one. Historic autographs, the decades 1960. Number 3 out of 10 Authentic auto, Frank Robinson. Um, I don't remember exactly where it is that it's autoed, or the number, but I know it's out of 5, or 3 out of 10, sorry. But it's the Decades 1960s edition. It's such a cool looking card. There's the back. That's what the back looks like. But it is just such a really nice auto. I have no idea. Still haven't figured out what it is. It looks like just a piece of paper he signed. But that is such a sick auto. And that's probably one of our biggest autos. Hall of Famer, awesome player. Of course, AJ is a Orioles fan, so he really, really likes that. This is one of his special cards. But there you go. So that is the 10 cards that I chose to show Magnus for your VR contest. I hope this was okay. Like I said, I want to do something a little different than everybody else because you're probably going to get some cards that get repeated. There's so many awesome looking cards, so many different sports, but we decided we'd go one from each sport just to mix it up a little bit. But there's all kinds of awesome ink out there. Some of these I've had given to me, some of these for the boys, some of these I bought, but it's just, like I said, the boys don't care about autos. I like the cool stuff. Magnus, thank you so much for everything you do. Thank you for everything, everybody, and doing this contest. Yeah, with that, I want to thank everybody for watching, and have a pucking good day.